Hello everybody, Milt here with Legion Living Like a Boss. It's November 11th of 2023 and Remembrance Day. Kind of a solemn day. Here in the Coots we got just nothing but slow drizzly rain. It's not cold, that's for sure, but it's just damp. So we're just on our way down, Luna and I, she's out in front of me. On our way down to the old D6. We ran it out of fuel the other day, so it's time to, we're gonna have to lift the hood and check the filter tower. I got some new filters with me, or some replacements, and we'll get that in there, see if we can get it primed up and start it up again this afternoon. Here at the D6, and to get at that filter tower, way in there, I'll have to get into that area, pull the top off, but to do that, I'm gonna have to lift this hood up. I don't want to take it right off, but I gotta lift it up. Take off the storm hat off the pony motor for sure, and unbolt some fasteners front and back and pick her up, and then we will open up that filter tower. Okay, I just raised the hood up a shovel width. I can get my arm in between that gap between the hard nose and the hood. Got in there, got the cap off that filter tower, which is right here, to wash that up, clean that up. But here is the culprit, I would think. I've never seen that much rust or crud on any kind of a filter. There's 4 of these wound cartridges inside this filter tower, so I'll just remove them. I brought some not brand new, they've been recovered out of another machine, but they're not like that, so I figure I'm gonna put another set of older ones in, and this will probably happen again, not to this extent, but might as well not use brand new ones. Okay, now I got these 4 string cartridges put in place. This one had to this here shaft that locks them in at this end, they just push through. There's a spring just like a valve guide or valve stem. Push the spring and the keeper down and slide a little pin in. Well, the one here, somebody along the road has probably lost that pin, so they made one, and it was hanging out to the side. It was too long, so it was hanging out to the side. All the pressure over the ears, the very top of this rod broke off. Now this is what I'm left with. This is plastic, so it's out of the 50s, more recent. The one that I put in is out of the 30s or 40s. It's a metal one, and the tip is broke off, pretty much junk. The only thing that's good about that rod assembly is this spring and the keeper, and this little pin. It's a nice little pin, but it's too long, so it would be canted in there, put a pressure on the side, made it weak and broke it off, so don't be doing that. So we got a brand new one in there, or not a brand new one, about 80 years old, but it's new to this machine. Okay, I'm going to wrestle that assembly back up into the tower. I won't be able to put the camera on it. The hood's too close and everything's too tight. I'll just put the darn thing back in the tower and bolt her down, and then we'll try starting this thing up, turning it over with the pony, and priming the fuel system up and see if we can get her to pop. Well, she eventually popped off. I had to crack open the injectors and bleed her off right at the tops of the injectors, but after I did that, she fired right up, and so now we're away to the races here. We're going to try her out, see if she'll push, generate some
power here and see what happens with these filters there. Whenever you come across footage or video of anything as old as a D6, like maybe for example the Ogopogo or Sasquatch or maybe even the Loch Ness Monster, all these old mythical creatures are always on blurry video. You can't really make out exactly what it is, but I figured that's a good effect for this old girl. Might as well be blurry as well. As it turned out, I only pushed for maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes at most, and the old girl started sputtering again. So, and I've noticed that there was some fluid leaking down at the front of the block there, so probably pinched that gasket on the fuel tower. So tomorrow I'll be back down there. I'll take that hood right up so I can actually see exactly what's going on and redo that, and maybe take a look at those filters. Maybe they're plugged up again. I might have to drain all of the fuel out of that tank and start from scratch. Anyway, that's all for today. We'll catch up to you later.